Hello Amanda and Mark. We thought we'd come to you on a video today to talk about different things that what we've been chatting about on the email. I think it's easier if I talk to you. I can explain it better. This is Laurent, the principal of our secondary school, who's also been helping me looking into the facts and figures and details of opening a college. We love the idea, we really do, but we just feel, Laurent will explain more about it, that there's so many rules and regulations that we're not sure if it would be possible. One of the main things that we've come up against is they wouldn't let us build it on the land where the school already is, because the college would be for adults. They don't think it would be safe for the children and adults to be mixing, which I do agree with actually. But Laurent will just tell you some more facts and figures about what we found out with regard to registering the college and everything.
Thank you, Mama. My name is Laurent, the school principal, and I'd like to briefly take you through what are the basic requirements we need for the college. And of course we have to do that in line with the Technical and Vocational Education and Training Authority, which is the body that registers colleges in the country. And like Mama has already mentioned, it's clear that it's impossible for us to have the two schools be in the same place. That is the three schools we have, from pre-primary, primary and secondary, then bringing on board a college in the same compound. And according to our plan on the business school, of course we must only be able to offer section 1 up to section 6. Of course, that needs registration with an examination body, that's Kenya National Examination Body, which is KASNEB, and the enrollment is 18, and therefore we cannot be able to have an exam done if they are below that number. And then of course, on the training staff details, the authority recommends that we must have not a minimum of 5, and then of course these are people who should have taught or have been tutors in chartered colleges, and they are also registered with respective professional bodies, and they must also have had at least 3 years of experience in those institutions. Now that is difficult to come about at least 5 people with those qualifications, and it will also be very expensive on our side. And then of course they also talk about the statement for financial ability that can sustain the payments for those salaries for at least 2 years, and that has to be proved by us as the people now running the college. Then of course the issue about the physical facilities that we need an administration office, and we need around 5 classes, those are 6, and the library should be separate. The college will not be allowed to use the normal school library, and we may also need to bring on board a workshop, so that brings in total 8 classes, which of course now may not be able to find space in the existing compound that we have. Then of course there are other facilities like the toilets and the playgrounds that they suggest, and it's mandatory, that should be separate from the ones that we have for our kids. And this plus many other things will lead me as the principal to suggest it is usually an honor to talk about a project that is in line with our goals to secure a future for our kids. But if we can do an expansion on the existing infrastructure that we have, which can empower us more in the programs that we have, like the computer facilities, the smart TV program we are having. Of course, they need to have a better and bigger science laboratory like the one we have right now, or even just expand the scholarship program. To me, and I suspect maybe to Mama, it will be better for us to be able to manage that than it is to do with the college. So thank you very much.
Thank you for that explanation, Laurent. So, you see, this is why we want to explain to you some of the difficulties we're facing. Well, impossibilities really, because if it comes to more land has to be bought, we have staff there, we're not going to be able to control it. And here, we do have to be in control, especially where there's money involved, changing hands. We do have to be in complete control. That's why I moved out here, so that I am here on the ground. So what we would like to do, just an idea, we'd like to just float this with you. If we can increase what we've already got, I mean we've got now 8 classes of primary, And the classes are full. We're doing so well, we're getting such good marks, such good results. We've got a brilliant reputation in the area as the best school. Our Class 8 who do the Kenyan Certificate of Education, we've done it for 3 years. Every child has passed. And this year, the pass mark is 250 for the government, but not for Mama. Mama's pass mark's 350. But we've got over 6-7 children, over 400 already, and they don't take their exam till November. So we're going to get some storming results this year. We know we are. If we could increase the classrooms to extend our primary school, so we have 2 streams. I only said I would take 25 to 30 in the class, which is manageable for a teacher. But the classes are now full. What if we could educate more children? If we could build another 8 classrooms and educate over another 200 children? What a difference it would make in this community. At the moment, our secondary school isn't full. We're up to, there's 4 classes for secondary. We've got classes, forms 1, 2 and 3. And we have got the classroom for Form 4, which will start in January, which is the beginning of our school year. So we've got that, and we have got room in there to take more pupils. Some of the classes are 14 and 15 students. And most of these are our scholarship children who came in Class 6 in primary, who couldn't speak English, they had no shoes on their feet. We picked these kids up off the scrap heap of life. Kids that were living with grandma, who weren't getting fed every day, never any chance of education. Some of them in the secondary school are 20 years old, but they've missed their education, so that's what we're trying to give them. This is the way forward in life for them. Oh, and they've responded. And I always taught them to put back the gift that they've been given, and they do. They work with our little ones. We don't have any slow learners, we just have some time takers. And these older kids, they go in the computer room, they help them, they bring them up to scratch. They do all sorts with the younger kids. It really is a lovely family. And if we can build on this, because this is what we know and what we've developed, and we know we can do it again, we can increase on this, and then we can increase education for so many children who haven't got any chance of education. Because here we live, the family live on a level playing field, whether your dad is the manager of the biggest hotel on the coast, or grandma can't feed you every day. You come here to Happy House and you're just on a level playing field. We're all the same. We all came in the world the same way, and we'll go out the same way. And that's how I bring the children up. So we're educating. This week it's school holidays, but all the kids are here. We're doing life skills, which is good manners. How do you feel when you're sad? Because parents at home don't always talk to the children like we would. So we do it here in school, and it's brilliant. We really are changing a generation. So if you could help us to extend our schools, as we say, you know, make the library. I have made a proposal into Safaricom, which is the biggest communications company out here, to ask for computers, because ours are reconditioned. Some of them are that old that when they break down, we can't get the parts now. So whether that comes to fruition, I'm still waiting to see on that. But as this school grows, it just grows all together. We need so much more desks, more chairs, more computers, more books, more laboratory equipment. So we would be glad of your support, but we do feel as though a college would be a step too far. So please have a think about it, Amanda and Mark. Please have a think and let us know what you do think, and we can find a way forward to help the kids together. Thank you.